Okay, welcome to another episode of
Mentally Cute.
Thank you guys for tuning in again for our 7th episode.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
believe.
crazy.
Look, guys, we've almost been going for 2 months, and you know what they say, if you do something for 2 months, you will do it forever. Actually, I think it's 21 days to create a habit.
2 months, we do it forever, guys.
2
Guess we're doing it forever.
We're doing it forever. Truly, thank you for tuning in for another episode. And
Mentally Cute.
actually, we need to do our check-in, but I'm just now realizing that Hollis has not heard about the podcast snafu from last weekend. So
I'd like to hear about the podcast snafu.
So we recorded our episode for last week. Hollis went to his dad's. I went to Washington, the state of Washington, for my race, and we had recorded an episode that unfortunately the audio did not happen.
The whole time?
The whole time. So
it was a silent episode.
Yep, the video was popping and the audio was not. I even went through and downloaded the raw files for it, the whole thing, and nothing. Nada. So basically, I was editing this thing in the car on the way over.
No.
So there was no ability for Hollis and I to record a different episode. So I went and grabbed an episode that we had recorded that Hollis and I had literally joked on the previous week that we would never publish that episode, and that's the one that I ended up editing.
Which one was that one?
I think it was way back, maybe episode 4. We recorded an episode, but we weren't satisfied with it, so we re-recorded.
But now we're satisfied with it.
And I had to edit a ton of it out because it was referencing older things, and so I ended up editing out half of the episode. So it was a really short episode last week. But what the bummer was,
we're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
It was a really good episode. The flow was so good last week.
I know, it was a really good episode, and we talked about we did these pre-interviews because I was going to go do my race, and then Hollis was going to start his first day of school. So we did these pre-interviews with each other where we asked questions about how we were feeling. Hollis asked me questions about how I was feeling about my race and my prep. And then I asked Hollis a bunch of questions about his first day of school coming up.
There were some really good questions, too.
No, they were good questions. And then we were going to come back this week and we were going to have a conversation about all of that.
We're going to answer this question.
Which we still are.
Now, the episode's gone.
But now,
we're still answering the questions.
Yeah, we're still going to do our post interviews, but now they're just going to be regular interviews because last week's episode is just obsolete. So it's okay. And look, I actually did a really big astrology update for you guys last week.
Wait, you did?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And none of it was accurate?
No, it was accurate. It's just we didn't publish it.
Oh, yeah.
So, because I went into the eclipse season and I can't even remember everything that we talked about.
Yeah, there was some really cool crap in astrology going on.
Yeah. So, sorry guys.
It was such a good episode too.
Sorry guys.
So
just imagine how amazing that episode would have been. It's probably actually was a really, really crappy episode, but we're just telling you it was amazing. We never actually recorded the episode. It's just a big joke. We just got lazy and decided to pretend that we did this really awesome episode. And then we just didn't have the time to actually record.
Yeah. Well,
sorry guys. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, that's kind of what happened last week. And that was a bummer. Look, I'll give you just a very quick astrology update. I mean, there's some stuff going on this week, but whatever, who cares? Next week, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces. I'll give you more information next week, but just go ahead and start getting ready because
what's Pisces?
Pisces.
Is that what sign is that? What kind? What does it do?
It's a water sign.
So it goes with the flu.
It's the last sign in the zodiac. So
astrology.
Pisces kind of encompasses all little pieces of all of the signs. So it's a really cool sign. Hollis actually has a lot of Pisces in his birth chart. I only have one Pisces placement, but my one Pisces placement is a really good Pisces placement. I don't want to brag, but okay, we'll stop. We'll stop with the astrology because we actually do have a lot to talk about this week.
Okay. Should you dive in on your questions?
Well, how about we read comments really fast?
We got a good comment. We got a really good comment.
We did?
Yes.
Have you read our comments? Did I read your comments?
Yeah, you read one of them.
I read, because we do actually have to, we answered
We have a sequel of a comment.
Yeah, we do. We did read one of these comments on our episode last week, and Hollis already answered, but he is going to have to answer again.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so we have a comment from Anthony. Thank you, Anthony, for taking the time to comment.
Yeah, we promised we've answered this before.
We have already answered this once, but you'll never know. It says, great, entertaining, funny podcast. Top 5 things you like about your mom. And at what age are you going to beat your mom in a running race?
When my mom is 80.
When I'm 80, then you'll beat me. I bet you could beat me in a shorter race before then.
Maybe a shorter, but not a long.
Maybe. Who knows?
And then,
Top 5 things that you like about me.
what did I say last time?
I don't know.
By the way, my mom's birthday is the day this is coming out.
Yeah, so look, this episode comes out tomorrow. We are recording this tonight. I'm going to be up editing this tonight, and this comes out in the morning, and it comes out on my birthday. So look, I don't want to be that person, but I do really like my birthday. So if you want to wish me happy birthday, I wouldn't be sad about it. Like, I would actually really like it.
I'm ready for top things.
I'd be the opposite of sad. Top things? Okay, top things. Oh, this is kind of appropriate for my birthday, too. So, what do you got?
I love how playful you are.
I like that.
I like how chatty you are.
Very chatty. Okay, playful, chatty.
I like how interactive you are.
Okay, interactive. Okay, I like this. I like this. What else?
And that's it. I don't love anything else about you. No, I'm kidding.
If that was it, that would be pretty good. We've got playful, chatty, interactive.
Let's see here. No, I feel like you can just like hang. Like,
what do you mean by that?
If it's like a rainy day outside,
mm-hmm.
I would just like sit down and watch a movie. It's really fun with you.
Like I can adapt to whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that that's true. I think that I can be very high, fast paced, and then I can also slow it down if I need to.
And I really like that you can like take a joke really well, and you can make a joke really well.
Buddy, thank you.
That's give me a high five. I think those are different answers since last time.
I think so too.
But those are all more thought through.
Yeah, those are really good answers. I especially like that last one because it's kind of speaking to humor. Because I do think I take a joke pretty well, and
you make a joke pretty well.
I can usually turn it back around pretty good.
You can take and make.
I can take and make jokes.
Okay.
I like it. Thank you, Hal. That was very, very sweet, and especially going into my birthday tomorrow.
Well, thanks, Anthony, for posting that comment.
Thank you. That
was a good comment. That was tricky.
A good comment, and yeah, it was fun to answer those. Well, it was fun to have Hollis answer those.
So, if you guys remember, on the first episode, he commented, let's see, R3
exhibit.
R3 exhibit commented, was it like y'all? Or
I think he said that we were a hoot.
You are a hoot and a half.
No, I think he said that we were just a hoot, and I think we said...
I think it was hoot and a half.
Was it?
Yeah, wait, let's look.
Well, I can't really pull it up. I don't have access to it from here. It would take too long for me to log in. I can't, either way, he either said that we were a hoot or hoot and a half.
No, it was a hoot and a half.
And then we were asking for another half of a hoot or something like that.
Yeah, all right. So, can we be 2 hoots or something like that?
Yeah.
And it says, I'll give you another hoot. I'm here for the merch.
Look, we're going to have some pretty sweet merch once we get it all developed.
It
says, I will give you the other half of a hoot. I'm here for the merch. Rex. Thank you, Rex.
Thank you.
Very, very kind. And we're very happy to have at least half of a hoot. We'll take as many half or full hoots as we can get. And we are going for sure. I'm hoping by the end of the year, have some good merch. Yeah, we've got some good ideas rolling here.
I just got a good idea that might not happen, so we can discuss it later.
Okay, we will discuss
merch.
Yeah, we'll discuss
It'll be good if we do it.
That way we don't give away all of our good merch secrets in case someone tries to steal our merch ideas.
No, we can't accept that.
Okay, from M5 Froms, I think is how you would say that. Won't ever be sad about getting to listen to unreleased content. Always a good time. And Elle and Hollis delivered once again per usual. Nice work, you two. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. And look, we're glad that you enjoyed the content that
we're glad you came, you listened, and enjoyed.
We're glad that you liked the content that we did not feel like it was good enough to be released.
Yeah.
No, I think as I was editing it, there were parts of it that were really funny, and I'm glad that we did end up releasing it.
Was that the one that I wanted to release, but you didn't want to?
No, I don't think so. I think that was a different one because, look, we probably have recorded 3 episodes that we haven't released.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
One of them wasn't a full episode. We had to stop halfway through recording.
Wait, why did we? Oh, wait, I remember.
I can't remember. Yeah, I think we had.
Oh, yeah, we tried to film an episode of Soulful. I don't know if we've said this. I think we have.
No, I think this was literally said on the episode that I just barely released that we weren't going to release.
Yeah, we tried to, but then she got all snug in the cords, and we're like, oh, ew.
Yeah, so that one we didn't release.
So then we put her in her tank.
So that is all of our comments for the week. Thank you guys for commenting.
Right. Well,
definitely continue to comment. We will read them. And also, if you have questions in your comments, look, you can ask us questions.
Wait.
Also, if you want to ask questions or advice anonymously, or actually, we should set up like an email. I think that we do have an email for this podcast. I may plug the email at the end. Also, you can just DM us on Instagram if you have questions that you want to be anonymous for us to answer, or advice or recommendations, then we will also take those off of Instagram as well.
But Mom, are we 2 hoots now?
I think we're 2 hoots.
All right, let's try to get for 3 hoots.
Yeah, let's try to get a 3rd hoot.
Okay.
I think we're either 2 hoots or a hoot and a half. It depends on.
No, we're 2 hoots because the first one you guys are a hoot and a half.
You think so? We should take a bet because I think it was said that we were a hoot, and I think we're looking for another half a hoot. So I think we're just a hoot and a half. You think we're 2? Okay. Hollis has higher standards of ourselves than what I have.
But Mom?
Okay, we'll have to check back in.
Okay,
so
wait, you guys. I had my first day of middle school.
So you had your first day. How were you feeling about it?
It was good because I just like going to my classes. It was fun.
Hollis had a mock first day yesterday.
Oh yeah, it was
just for 7th graders only. Where they
so nice they did that.
Yeah, they go and they know where their classes are and all of that kind of stuff. And they had their like true first day today. So what was your favorite part about today? My favorite part about today. You sure you want to hear it? I always want to hear it.
Okay, guys, there's a 10-minute, this is a bill. The bill is you guys get out in 10 minutes. And then there's the bill that's all right, you guys can go now. And so our orchestra teacher confused the bell. The bell's up, so we got out 10 minutes early. But usually the hallways are packed and it's really hard to get through them. We were just the only ones in the hallways. It was
because you guys got out 10 minutes early.
Awesome.
That's pretty sweet, actually. You guys just had 10 minutes to kill.
Heck yeah, so I went to the library.
Okay, like that.
Looked around.
Was there anything better than you expected it to be? Nothing?
Except for that. You guys, I did get yoga and meditation.
You did it today? How was it?
It was good.
Wait, walk us through.
It's out in the trailer.
Okay, walk us through. What do you guys do? What was today like? Did you guys actually do a meditation?
No. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was one of those ones that it's imagine you're on the beach or whatever.
Oh, okay. It was guided.
It wasn't a real meditation.
Yeah, it wasn't like
no, you do. Not the real crap.
It wasn't the
real deal.
I think it was probably more beginner stages, maybe.
But they have to know I'm experienced at this.
Yeah,
stuff.
Hollis is an experienced yogi meditator. They don't know what they're dealing with over there. So did you guys do yoga as well?
No.
Just meditate today?
And get to know each other.
How was that?
It was good. You go around the room and there's a bunch of questions on your paper and it's have you done this or have you been here?
It's kind of cool. So it was more get to know you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I have gym tomorrow.
Are you excited for that? Your first time having gym?
Sure.
Guess we'll have to have a check-in and see.
We will. Will we?
We will, won't we? Is there a class that you're most excited for? You have some cool stuff. You have orchestra. You have yoga. Yoga, is that what you're most excited for?
Oh, yeah.
What about foundation?
Drama foundations.
Yeah, drama foundations.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah. What else?
I don't know.
Well, I'm excited for all of it. I just want to hear about all of it.
There's a class called discussion and debate.
That's the one that I would want to take.
There's no homework and all you do is just debate
and talk.
Discuss.
That's my fantasy.
I know, it's not the dream. I didn't know about it when I applied for my classes.
So. But you're in it, right?
So next year, no.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, I thought you were in just your friends in that? I thought you were in it with him. That's a bummer. I guess maybe next time.
Next year.
We definitely need to be in debate. I think that you'd be good at it and you have fun.
That just sounds like an easy class.
Yeah. That's all you do.
That just sounds
like
it's just easy to discuss and debate. That's me.
That's all you do.
That's the definition of me.
I agree.
All right, well.
Okay, so
enough about me.
well, is it enough about you? Did you get
Yes.
everything out that you want to talk about? Do
Yes.
you want me to ask you a couple of questions, or
No, I want to talk about you.
you want to talk about me? Okay, well, what do you want to talk about with me?
All right, guys. Do you know what my mom did?
We should say Hollis is going to kind of take over and be more of an interview style
So wait,
this
really
week.
fast.
So you walk us through. Oh, you're gonna get the goods. It's just you wait and see what he's pulling over here, okay?
So before I show you this very cool object, my mom ran Bigfoot 200.
And for the people that don't know what Bigfoot 200 is, what is that?
A 200-mile race in wherever.
It's in the state of Washington, and it's a foot race, so it's running.
So it's a 200-mile race. Okay, guys.
Okay.
And my mom, you're never gonna believe, she placed, what was it?
Second female,
Second female. I knew that. What was the other part?
ninth overall.
9th overall. And how many people were in this race?
I really don't remember. I feel like it was maybe just under 300 people.
My mom placed 9th, second female.
It's pretty cool.
One time,
It's pretty cool.
quit.
That's my buckle. We should have gotten my little picture from downstairs, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, we love little
Well-
buckles. They're
well,
fun.
We do need to say
What do we need to say?
that my mom one time. What race was this?
Well, which one are you referring to?
My mom one time got first female, 3rd overall.
That's true.
What
That
race
was
is
in-
that?
That was in Ute 100.
That's a 100-mile race in a hard course.
Yeah, it was in Moab area, and that one I was really proud of because
That's cool.
it was first female, but it was 3rd overall. Like,
But
the
that's
race.
first female.
Yeah, that was cool. I've had some pretty fun races for sure.
So that's what I needed to say.
I don't race a ton, but when I do really enjoy it.
So these are questions about her race.
Yeah. So what we kind of look. The episode that you guys didn't get, the plan was to kind of like come back this week and then Hollis was going to interview me. You guys just didn't really get the pre-race interview that we had prepped initially.
All right, guys, ready to hear it?
Okay, I'm ready to hear it.
What did you discover about your own mental limits during the quietest hour of the night?
Good question. I think for this race, I'm not trying to sound like cool or something, but I actually don't feel like I hit any really mental lows during this race.
But what did you discover in your quietest hour of the night?
The quietest hour of the night.
What did you discover?
I think about there was a section of the course where we had between aid stations, I think it was about 18 miles from, I think it was like Lewis to Quartz Ridge, for anyone that's familiar with the course. And it's about 7,000 feet of climbing during that section, which is a lot of climbing for people that don't know. That's a lot of vert.
That is a lot of.
It's a lot of vert. I think that I actually like climbed stronger at the end of the race somehow. But I remember that section really like kind of getting towards the end of it and just feeling a lot of peace and confidence of like, this is really hard, but I really, really like it. Like, I think I
Okay.
discovered that when I'm extremely present, even when it's hard, I'm not wishing for it to be over. I wasn't wishing for any of that to be over, even when it was really hard. And I think it was a lot to do with how present I was in my body.
Yeah. At what point in the race did you transition from competing against others to just managing your own body and mind?
Good question. So this one was a little bit different because I actually ran a 200-mile race 2 months ago that we didn't really talk about it, which we probably won't talk about all of my races. I'm not super competitive. So like that race I ran a couple months ago, I didn't go into it with a racing mentality at all. And then this race, I did go in wanting to compete more. But it's interesting because I was never in the mindset of
I need to.
like really competing. I don't want to know my placement for the majority of any race. I actually don't check it. I don't want people to tell me. I don't generally want to know my placement until about the last 25 to 30 miles tops. Maybe sometimes I've had some that I didn't even know until the last like 15 to 17 miles. So it's not something I hyper focus on. I really didn't have to make that transition because I wasn't tracking placement the entire race until right there at the end. And even then it was like my pacer check to see where we were at. So I don't know. I think that I'm kind of always just doing my own, like kind of always just in my own race. to be
You're not
honest.
racing against anyone?
I mean,
Like
I
you are, but
am.
like you're not
Y-
focusing
I'm
on
not
that. That's not
focused
your
on
main.
it. It's not my main agenda when I'm out there. Like, I really am out there to enjoy the mountains and to have my own experience.
Yeah.
When I go out for these races, I'm usually going out to think about things in life, to be very present in nature. Like, I really like being in nature, as you know. Hollis knows that's all I ever
Oh,
want to
I
do.
know, I know.
Is just be in nature. And so for me, really the majority of the time that I'm out there is me just being in nature and observing nature.
My next question is, what was the wildest hallucination or intrusive thought you experienced on the trails?
Well, these are boring. I don't really hallucinate.
You don't?
I've never really had an intense hallucination. I had once during my last race.
What was it?
It was just that I thought that I saw a parking lot with cars, but as I got even just a little bit closer, I could tell that that wasn't real.
What was it?
It was just like trees and stuff. It wasn't anything. So it was a hallucination, but it wasn't like some people get so like their hallucinations are so intense that like even as they're passing things, they think things are like talking to them. Like I've never had an intense hallucination like that.
Oh, that's lame.
I know. Sorry. I'll see if I can pick it up next time and get a better one.
What is the kindest thing another runner or volunteer said to you at the aid station when you were struggling?
Well, that's oh, actually, I do have a really cute story.
Oh, okay, I don't hear.
Yeah, so I will try to make it quick because I know that you've got a bunch of questions. So it was the second from the last aid station, and I was definitely like feeling it. Like my body was kind of feeling it for those miles. I wasn't that I wasn't moving as quick, but yeah, in some ways I wasn't, like my legs were struggling. I got into this aid station and they had like a ton of these young boys about your age. Like they were probably ranging from like 12, 13-ish to like 14. And there were like 3 or 4 of them, just like a bunch of like young kid energy. And as soon as I came in, they were like, "What do you need? What can we get for you?" And they were filling bottles and they were getting food and they were like so excited. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this young energy.
And she's so enthusiastic about doing it.
Yeah, and they were just like hyping me up. Like they thought it was so cool.
And they were just like, doom, doom, doom,
yeah, and
like,
they were from New York, so they're not anywhere from
oh,
like,
that's so cool.
and they just reminded me of you, of like how you would act in that situation. And it seriously like made me cry because it was like I got super emotional in that aid station. Actually, I cried a lot. I wasn't there very long, but I cried a lot while I was there. But they were just so kind and just offered, like, made food, gave me food, got me all set up. I like some of my nutrition wasn't sitting well, so they just like gave me a bunch of random nutrition stuff. Like they just like made like bags of pretzels and all this like random stuff and like gave it to me in my pack.
Awesome.
What?
They had a microwave at the radio station, and you could like pop popcorn in the microwave.
I know that actually probably would have been great. So it was just very kind, and when I left, I just felt so happy. I seriously got in
joy
there.
meter was.
Yeah, no, literally, like, and I went out of that aid station so fast. It turned around my race because I was definitely starting to slow down and struggle. I only had 29 miles left after I left that aid station, and I was flying out of that aid station.
That's cool.
So they made me a pizza, which I don't normally eat pizza in a race, but they made a pizza, ate the whole thing almost, I think, like other than 2 slices of it.
Wow.
And so, I mean, it wasn't
a huge pizza.
Yes,
it wasn't
it was like a
Costco.
Right, like it was a personal pizza that they made, but it was so delicious and just their energy. Like they were so funny. Yeah, it was just
That's
super
awesome.
Yeah, it was super great.
Okay. What was the most beautiful view or moment of the course that actually made you forget you were racing?
Oh, that's great. There were so many, Hollis, actually. Like it was the most beautiful course I've ever read in my life. Like I'm not just saying that.
Well, you gotta decide on one. Okay, you can give me a few, but make it fast.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you 3. Okay, I'll give you 4. When you're going around like the first part of the course, you kind of come around Mount St. Helens, but you're kind of like in between 2 mountains and you're just seeing one up close. You're on one traversing into the next. It's just beautiful. Like you're just like have mountains in the distance, not too far, and then you're like literally on one. And it's
there's
just
one right next to you.
Yeah, it was like really cool.
All right.
And so that was cool. There was another section that you kind of like come up and you see Mount St. Helens kind of from a distance in a range, but I'm not sure what you're going into. I can't remember what you're going into.
Okay, well, keep going.
But you get like a really good view of Mount St. Helens and it's still pretty close. And that was really, really cool. They have you run through these wooded sections, Hollis, that are just so beautiful. Like the trees are so tall, so big, and the actual sun is coming through. It's just beautiful.
I bet that's beautiful.
It is. The trail is so smooth. The dark dirt is just gorgeous. And then there was one, and once again, I don't know what I was looking at. I don't know the names of anything, but there was one section.
What was it? Can you describe it to us? Like a mountain range?
Yeah. So basically,
forest?
you climb up really high. It's towards the end of the course. Like I don't know what mile you're at, but like
kind of getting ready to finish.
Maybe it's mile like 150 actually. Basically, you like climb up and they take your picture up there because it is just so beautiful. But literally, I got to the top of that, and once again, I don't know what mountain it is that it was in the background, but it was so pretty, and I like burst into tears. It was so gorgeous up there. I couldn't handle it. I feel like it's all beautiful. You know me and the outdoors, though. Like literally, all of it's gorgeous.
All right. Ready for another one?
I'm ready for another one.
Would you rather have a blister like the one on your hand? Would you like to describe that?
Yeah.
Would you like to show it?
Well, I popped it again, so there's nothing to show. It's basically gone. I got a huge blister on my hand.
So it was massive. How many inches do you think it is? Like 2?
I don't know. And you saw it after I popped it already one time and drained it.
I bet it's 2 inches.
I had a really big blister on my hand from my poles, which I've never gotten before, but I did this time.
Mom, it's 2 inches, right? Would you say 2 or 1? Or 1.5?
I think it's probably like 1.5.
Well, it's still pretty big.
It's huge. Yeah.
For a blister.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So would I rather have a blister?
Or throw up?
I think I'd rather throw up because blisters, because normally you get those on your feet. And those just cause so much pain and they get worse and they don't go away. Sometimes if you just throw up, I've never thrown up in a race, to be clear.
You haven't?
But I feel like if you throw up, you can kind of reset your stomach a lot of times and try to get it back. And I didn't get any blisters this time. So,
okay.
I mean, other than the one on my hand. But on my feet, I got 0 blisters. So I was very happy about that.
That's pretty good. What was your favorite aid station food combination that kept you alive? Even if it sounds disgusting to a normal person.
I didn't have anything weird this time. I don't want to be boring. I had my regular nutrition that I do, that I pack. And then really in aid stations, I would just eat protein and some carbs here and there. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't have any of those like weird. Those things like mess with my stomach, so I just don't mess with it. I keep it very safe in an aid station. I won't eat candy or sugar or chips. Like I won't eat anything like that.
All right. Before you started, were you nervous at all?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even know why that's.
It's like I'm always nervous to some degree. I'm not nervous that I'm not gonna finish because I know if I don't finish, it's because something bad has happened, like I've been injured or something.
Yeah.
But I'm just always nervous. Like I don't think that you can do these things and not have a little bit of nervousness in you.
What was the best moment?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay. You told us some really good ones. What was the worst moment?
Okay, the worst moment.
Yes, you do.
I don't really know. Like, I'm not just saying that. Like, I really didn't have, I was very fortunate because this is not the case in every race. I didn't have any extremely low lows.
Was the worst moment getting that blister?
I mean, the worst moment was probably, it's probably more of just like an annoying moment. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like the blister at one point, like we went through like a couple of streams, which was fine. But then I had to like
get my shoes out.
Yeah, like I had to change out my socks and stuff. And
that's lame.
I always tape my toes before every race so I don't get blisters. So I pre-tape everything. So I had to like take all of that off and re-tape because some of it had gotten messed up. And so like that was more of an annoyance, but I didn't have.
But that was your worst moment?
Yeah, I really.
Well, that was a pretty good race.
I know. I was like, I honestly didn't have any extremely low lows this time.
This
is not the case in every race. I want to make this very, very clear. I'm not just like, oh, it wasn't hard. It was really hard. I had a lot of really like physically hard moments, but I didn't have any like really low mental moments.
Yeah. Did you cry? And we already know you've cried twice.
Yeah, okay. I cried a lot.
But that's not the question.
Mm-hmm.
And if yes, how many times?
So many times. I cried quite a bit, not from sadness, but just from like overwhelm.
My mom gets so emotional when we watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like Inside Out 2 on theaters.
No, I do cry a lot. So to answer your question, I cried a lot, but it was always from being overwhelmed with like there were probably I'm trying to think if there was at Tahoe, I did cry quite a few times from just mental, like if we wanted to talk about having some mental breakdowns, Tahoe would have been the race to talk about. So maybe we can circle back on that race
I don't
sometime.
think so.
Because that one, I did cry a lot
But
from like very low moments.
But that's a lot of personal stuff
yeah, no,
that we can't really talk.
some of it we could, and some of it, yeah, probably
Most of it
wouldn't.
we couldn't. So that'd be a lame episode. That'd be like 5
Oh,
minutes.
or it could be the most interesting episode, and it would be a tell-all. What I'm getting at, Hollis, is that this race is just, I didn't have as many.
It was really good.
I just didn't have as many as those like mental lows, whereas Tahoe, I had a lot of stuff I was working through.
Yeah.
Mentally, and it was really difficult. So I had a lot more crying from lows during that race versus this race. I just didn't have it. But that's a good question.
Yeah. What happened in the race that you did not expect?
In the race that I did not expect.
You can do it, Mom. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, because it's kind of an interesting question because I always kind of just expect that there are going to be things that I don't expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that that's one part of this that's a little bit hard.
Pick a different question.
Yeah, we can do another one because it's like I'm trying to. There's always things that I don't really expect, but I'm never really shocked or surprised per se. Like I always kind of plan for some sort of disaster.
How bad did you smell on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I'm sure it was a 10, but I don't know. Actually, I could tell you some pretty disgusting things.
Okay.
I don't know. Right? Yeah. Okay, we can. So definitely, I know that I smelled bad, but I can't really smell. COVID kind of wiped my smell out. So I couldn't really smell myself. But because the way that I do races now is I do like put on deodorant at most crew station that I come into, and then I will change my clothes probably 2 to 3 times during a 200 miler.
Okay.
And I'll brush my teeth once or twice a day, depending on how many.
So you have regular hygiene. You just don't shower because there aren't showers.
Right. I didn't plan on having crew for as many places. I changed like my sports bra and my tank top at some point, but I didn't change my shorts because I was like, oh, like I'll just change those later. Needless to say, I had opportunities to later, but I didn't. And I ended up wearing the same shorts the whole time. And they were so gross because I definitely like peed a couple times and got pee in my shorts. Hollis, you look so disgusted right now.
Why didn't you change them?
Because at that point, I didn't really see my crew again until the last 12 miles. And I was like, well, whatever. I only have 12 miles.
But then you're hugging people like that.
That's fine. They just know you're going to be gross. So, and I can't be the only one out there that got pee in their shorts. I'm sorry. I did it twice. It was so gross. And I'm sure, I mean, I don't know how much of it was, like there was a little bit for sure, but I'm sure that you could smell it. Like, I don't know.
Come on, Mom.
I don't know for sure. No one is under the impression that this is a glamorous sport. You've got people out in the woods for days running, sweating. They're so gross. No one's taking a shower. You can't tell me that everyone out there is not like disgusting.
Yeah.
That's a funny question though.
Last week when we talked about fear, did you feel afraid during Bigfoot, and what did you do when you felt it?
I never felt afraid.
Okay, what about next question?
I didn't feel afraid. I felt a lot of other things, but fear was not one of them.
Okay. What's harder, training for 200 miles or actually running 200 miles?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. They're very different. I don't want to say that running 200 miles is that is hard. I think that training is harder in the sense of like it's more time commitment and consistency.
And you run more miles.
Yeah, because you consistently have to run, which fortunately for me, I like running. But I mean, Hollis, you see, it takes up a lot of my time on my weekends.
It does.
Like, it's not just every morning. Like, I have to go spend like chunks of my weekends, like running big distances or vert and things like that. And so I think that that's hard because it eats into my actual life and schedule and things like that versus like running a 200-mile race is really hard, but it's different because it's only taking up like that much time of my life.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Did you think about me while you're running? And what did you think about? Obviously, right?
Obviously.
Right? You're like, no.
I didn't really. I don't want to be that person, but I didn't really think about you doing the 200 miles.
That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy. I can't imagine not thinking about you. I mean, yeah, I think about you all the time. All the time. Mostly what I think about with you is I think about like big picture stuff. I think about long-term stuff that I want to do with you, stuff that we should do. I also think a lot about just our day-to-day stuff that I maybe like want to incorporate. And then when I get like really deep far into a race, all I start thinking about is, oh my gosh, I can't wait to like be home and like snuggle Hollis on the couch and like watch a movie. And
one of the questions
uh-huh.
that I didn't really care about, but now will be kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did you think about your bed?
My bed? Oh, that is a good question. And not as much as you would think.
That's what I thought. That's why I didn't ask it.
Yeah, I mean, towards the end, for sure, I start thinking about
Your bed?
yeah, like being home and comfortable.
It's just not like your bed, but necessarily home.
Yeah, it's more like home. Like, I think a lot about you towards the end of a race. Yeah, just the more intimate, like cuddling and like chatting and hanging out. So it's getting late. Okay, do another one.
I feel like yawning.
Hollis and I have been yawning a lot and we've been editing them out. So maybe we'll edit this out. But if not, we'll just leave this little piece in that like I keep yawning because it's so late for us. And we're trying, but we're having a good time, but we are yawning a lot.
This is fun. Don't worry. We're not like doing this and we're like, oh, we just have to get it done. Like,
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, let's go record an episode.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We're still enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, we're still loving it. But
we're saving the best for last.
But look, we are yawning a bit. Okay. All right. So let's do.
Just don't blame us, okay?
Let's do a couple more of the ones in that section.
Is there anything to learn from running that you hope I learned without running 200 miles?
Oh, that's a good question. A few things. I think that I hope that you learn to believe in yourself, that you can,
without running 200 miles?
Well, that you can believe in yourself to do anything that you want to do. Like, I think running those distances really, they give you the confidence that you really can kind of go out and create the life that you want and that you can do what you want. I think in addition to that, they teach you a lot of discipline in your life.
Yeah, I knew a me to learn that.
Yeah, because I think like in order to accomplish anything, you do have to like have a lot of structure and you have to have a lot of consistency. And in order to train for these things and run them like to that level, you do have to be consistent and you do have to train and you do have to be disciplined and you do have to balance it. I mean, as you know, like you watch this every day. You have to balance it with everything else in your life. And so
Yeah.
for me, you see, I get up every morning and I do it before you go to school, before I do work, like all of these things. While still maintaining like a full life, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that
I hope I learn that too without having to run 200 miles.
I mean, and I think that there's plenty of ways that you can learn that, but I think these things do force you to
learn it.
Be very consistent in what you're doing and also time manage yourself in order to do that. And so I think that that is something that I hope that you learn that without having to run it. And then, yeah, I think just the belief in yourself and who you surround yourself with, because whoever you surround yourself with will equate to the success that you have in life. If you have people that you're surrounded with that do not have your best interest at heart, that do not support you, it's not going to end well. You know what I mean? And I think that these races really show that with who you train with, who you bring to races, and they are your crew, they're your pacers, there's your support, and it can really make or break your race. And I think that that is a direct correlation of real life.
Okay.
So that's what I hope you learn. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Well, I mean, how do you feel about like when you're hearing me talk about that? Because you see how I live. Like you're here.
Yeah.
You know, like what are your thoughts on that? Because I know that these are concepts that we talk about.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. Do you think that you'll learn that without running 200 miles?
Hopefully.
I hope so too. Because
that would be bad if I didn't.
200 miles is a long ways to go to try to learn these things.
I know.
No.
All right, you ready?
You're a smart kid.
Ooh, this is one that people will be interested in.
Okay, let's hear it.
Would you rather I grow up and be really talented at something, or willing to work hard at something.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think work really hard at something. I think
I agree.
working hard beats talent many, many times over. If you're talented and you work hard, then like kind of
It's
game
like
over.
boom.
Yeah, that's like Michael Jordan. But
And
like
Michael Jackson.
and Michael Jackson. No,
All
but
the
like
Michaels out there.
but like legit, I think that I am not a very talented person in a lot of things, but I think that my work ethic is extremely tenacious. And whether that's with you and how we spend time or how I show up for my job or um friends or running, like whatever it is. So I do
Yeah.
think hard work beats talent so many times over. So yeah, I think that that's what my answer would be. Final
Okay,
answer.
that's a good answer. All right.
That's a good answer. Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready. What are we doing next? We got rapid fire?
Got rapid fire.
All right. Hollis, you have been doing a good interview. I like it.
Thank you. All right. You're going to answer these up to 3 words.
3 words?
That's your maximum.
Is that your rule or is that what that
That's
says?
my rule.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Best aid station food. That's a 1-word answer.
Protein.
Worst aid station food.
Candy.
Most miles you're willing to run tomorrow.
I actually feel like I could do a 15-miler tomorrow.
Do you know how many words that was?
15 miles.
I actually feel like I could do a 15-miler.
Hollis, do you know how many words that was? I think... okay.
That's 10 words.
Okay, 15 miles.
Okay.
Although
That's
I won't be running 15.
most disgusting moment.
Oh, definitely like peeing on myself.
Best crew. Now, what are these questions we've already asked?
Best crew moment? Probably like just the times that we were all the crew. Like I only had 2 people who... I only had 2 people in my crew, and it was just when we were together. Because
when we're together, that's what you're supposed to say.
Okay.
That's what rapid fire means.
When we were together.
Prettiest part of the course. Remember, 3 words.
All of it.
Okay, that's a good answer. Hardest part of the course. 3 words.
All of it.
Hardest part was all of it. Wasn't when you're climbing or going down.
Going down. Descents. I actually really like climbing. Descents.
Okay.
For me. Descents.
Point to.
Descents. Climbing. Both. None. 0. Running straight. Running without vert. Running flats.
Okay.
Legit descents.
Most overrated race food. M&M's.
Yeah, I mean, I think candy. Like I'm always shocked at how much candy.
But they always have
sugary,
M&M's.
like sugary stuff at aid stations, because sugar just inflames the body.
Yeah.
And I'm always shocked at how much sugar is at an aid station.
All right. Most underrated race food.
I think protein and
carbs.
Okay, protein and
Carbs.
unprocessed carbs. Like potatoes, things like that.
Oh, okay.
Like I think that stuff helps a ton.
Run 200 miles or stay awake for 72 hours doing nothing.
Run 200 miles. Duh. That'd be crazy just to stay awake for 72 hours.
With shower?
I should say I finished in less than 72 hours.
That's crazy.
I finished in 65.
Wait, shower or sleep?
Sleep.
You would rather sleep than shower?
Depends. If I'm that tired, I'd rather sleep and then I would shower after.
Okay. Sweet food or salty food?
Salty.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Running alone or with someone?
In this season, with someone. Generally speaking, that used to be alone, but yeah, I'm in my run with people there.
One thing you packed that saved you. Extra pair of pants? Oh, no, kidding.
Yeah, I had so many extra shorts I didn't use. Okay, one thing that I packed that saved me. I didn't really have anything like that this time.
Dang it. All right.
I know. Usually I do, but at this time I didn't really have anything that was like, oh, if I hadn't have had that.
Oh, this is the opposite. One thing you packed that you didn't absolutely need. And then laughing face emoji.
That I didn't absolutely need.
No, laughing face emoji.
All of the shorts that I'd never changed into.
How long until you conveniently forgot how much this hurt?
Oh, I think I'm already there. I'm only a couple days out and I'm already like, yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Would you do Bigfoot again?
Yes, 1000%. I would definitely do it again.
Okay, last question. After everything that happened out there, what do you think Bigfoot 200 meant to you?
That's a really good question.
Put this belt buckle
on. Look, I think every race I come out with a different clarity.
Well, you gotta tell us this race, because this was Bigfoot.
Yeah. I'm going to reference Tahoe just a little bit since it was only a couple of
It
months
was a
ago.
couple of hours ago.
A couple of hours ago. Well, because I think when I came out of Tahoe, I went into Tahoe feeling kind of disempowered for some reasons. And
because Tahoe's never been good for you. Some bad luck.
No, I've never done Tahoe
Okay.
before.
Yeah, I know.
But I think I came out of that with a lot more empowerment, which was great. But I think I came out of Bigfoot with just a lot of restored self-trust, like just really trusting myself in a way that I haven't trusted myself in. I mean, I think ever, but
Yeah.
I think a few months ago, I kind of had some life situations that maybe caused me to question some of that self-trust in myself. And I think Bigfoot, just the training for it, doing it, thinking through everything. I mean, as you're out there, like you're thinking all the time, like this.
Yeah.
Much like last time, I didn't listen to music or.
You didn't?
Again, I didn't listen to music. I didn't do a podcast. I didn't do any of that.
Wow, that's crazy for me. You guys
Yeah.
don't believe how crazy that is.
Yeah. So, and I didn't for Tahoe either, as you know, and that stayed true this time. I didn't have that goal going in,
But you still did it.
but I just never wanted to. So there was a lot of time in my head, thinking through things. But I also ran with people a lot more this time than I did in Tahoe. I had a lot more solo time in Tahoe. I think that there was this restored sense of truly trusting myself again in a way that I haven't probably in a few months,
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's really good.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you for being such a good little interviewer.
Thank you for being such a good answer.
Yeah.
For being such a good interviewee.
Yeah, no, that was really fun. I'm glad that we did that.
I am too.
Hey, this is a good way to go into my birthday.
All right, high five.
Wait,
turn your mic.
we want the microphone to catch it. We'll see if the microphone caught it.
Oh, it caught that.
No, thank you, because look, I closed out the last week of being 37, running a 200-mile race, coming home,
being happy,
getting to spend time with you. We get to record this podcast episode. I now get to stay up all night.
Get to.
And
yeah, you get to stay up all night.
I do get to stay
No,
up all night.
I was joking about the get to do the podcast, but my mom gets to stay up all night.
I do, but I love it. Like, this is my life, and I am so in love with my life. And
that's good. I think that's a good birthday thing.
It is a good birthday thing. You being
birthday setup.
The number one part of my life.
Thank you.
It's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
So, thank you for the very thoughtful interview that you did.
Thank you for being
here. Hey, I think that's a pretty solid interview.
I'm hosting this podcast now.
Well, you've always been a host. Oh, you're saying that you're the only host?
Yeah, you're my guest.
I like that. I like it. Okay.
Well, thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you, guys.
To another episode of Mentally Cute. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you guys for tuning in and listening. This is probably going to be a little bit longer of an episode.
We're sorry in advance.
No, we're not sorry.
We're sorry that you have to listen to the whole thing.
But you don't actually have to. You can turn it off anytime.
Don't do it.
And this podcast is sponsored by my birthday.
The birthday people sponsored it.
Yeah, the birthday gods sponsored it. But legit, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed another episode of Mentally Cute.
Thank you for tuning in.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Have a great week. We love you. Goodbye.